All right, you hungry hooligans. It's Dave here. Before Dougie starts worshipping spam and slagging off pineapple, we've got to do the usual health and safety, innit? Number 1, if you're listening to this while cooking tinned steak and kidney pie on a lukewarm radiator, you deserve whatever disease comes knocking. Number 2, this show has got more salty language than Valerie's pantry. If there's kids about, send them outside to lick a lamppost or count pigeons. Number 3, none of what you hear today should replace proper advice from a nutritionist, your nan, or anyone who's ever used a tin opener sober. Right, let's get stuck in. Spam cults, powdered cheese, and why microwaving a can is the culinary equivalent of playing Russian roulette. Now let's roll on with episode 4. Food, glorious food, spam cults, powdered cheese, and the tin opener apocalypse. Now come on, let's play the bloody theme tune and get on with it. Pub's calling.
Welcome to Proper Prepper FM, broadcasting live from the middle of nowhere with nothing but a whiskey, a dodgy microphone, and far too much free time. This is the show where sarcasm is currency, duct tape is gold, and your host is, well, Dougie. So get comfy and lower your expectations, because here comes another half hour of whatever this is supposed to be.
Before we get into the great spam debate, if you've got a prepper food tip, a cooking disaster, or a ration recipe that made your kids cry, send it to properprepperfm@radiomail.uk or call 07555 111 000. Just don't send me the actual food. And we are off. Welcome back to Proper Prepper FM, the only station broadcasting live from the end of the world with nothing but a rusty spoon, a dodgy tin of steak and kidney pie, and a generator powered by passive aggression. I'm Dougie McPrep, prepping veteran, enemy of tinned pineapple, and possibly the last sane man in a world of lunatics hoarding bacon grill. Now listen, today's topic is a sacred one. It's food, not the overpriced street market shite served on a roof tile. I'm talking proper prepper scran. Beans, rice, spam, oats, more spam, and the occasional squirrel if you're lucky or desperate. You think you're ready to survive the fall of civilization? You stocked up on 400 tins of spaghetti hoops and no bloody can opener? You'll be the first one eaten. And not because you're tasty. Let's start with my mini rant of today. The sardines and pilchards crisis of 2022. If you're one of those tossers who panic bought sardines and pilchards in 2022, I hope you choke on your smugness. You left a lot of us without. While I think on as well, I also saw a bloke on TikTok once trying to bake bread with a hairdryer. Genuinely, that's not prepping. That's performance art for stupid people. And don't get me started on powdered cheese. If Satan had a seasoning, it'd be that. Let me introduce the basic food storage principles. Now, for the 3 pillars of prepper cuisine. Calorie density. If it doesn't keep you alive during a food shortage, it's garnish. Shelf life. If it expires before your marriage, bin it. Cookability. If it needs a master chef, you're dead. Stockpile basics. Rice, beans, tin meats, oats, peanut butter, spam, bacon grill, spam, tin fish, and more spam. Did I mention spam? There's a reason that Pink Bastard survived World War II. It's immortal, like cockroaches and Noel Edmonds. Oh, deep, deep joy. Here we go. Come in, take a chair. No, leave it there. I mean, sit here, for God's sake. Our guest interview today is Pam, 52, from Leeds. High priestess of the Church of the Holy Spam. Seems all about bleeding spam today. Oh, whatever. So, with me now is Pam. She claims to have started a faith-based prepping movement centered around processed meat. Pam, what the fresh hell?
Praise be to Spam Dougie. Spam nourishes, it sustains, it delivers unto us sodium and salvation.
You're off your head, lassie. Spam delivers unto me indigestion and night terrors.
We hold 10% of our pantries to Spam. Once a month, we circle the can, chant meat of mystery, and share recipes.
Have you ever considered spam therapy, Pam?
Have you considered the divine protein blessings of pork-based product?
I'll take my chances with starvation and church once a year at Christmas, thanks Lassie.
Heretic. My name's Pam and I worship spam.
Frankly, Pam, I don't give a damn about your spam. Well, Pam, thanks for popping in and giving us all a religious cult experience we won't forget in a hurry, and take all these bloody cans of spam with you, you daft cow. So sorry about that. Any road. My mini tip for today is this. Now listen closely, you dehydrated dolts. Tin openers are the great equalizer. You can hoard all the baked beans you want, but when push comes to shove and you're slamming tins against a curbstone like a caveman, we'll all know you weren't ready. Pro tip, get the manual kind. Not electric, not USB charged, not smart enabled via Alexa. You want something made of steel and spite. Before we go to our emails, let's hear from our sponsor.
When the unexpected happens, will you be ready? At the Bug Out Shop, we've got everything you need to prepare for emergencies, adventures, and the unknown. From survival gear and water purification to bug out bags and tools. Trusted kit for real preparedness. Don't wait for the crisis to come to you. Get to thebugout.co.uk today and get prepared. Your survival starts here, and you can use promo code PPFM01 for a 10% discount on your next purchase.
You've got an email, ding ding. You've got an email, ding ding. I said, you've got an email, ding ding.
Okay, Davey, thanks for changing the intro tune. But really, couldn't come up with anything better? Now the time for the listeners' emails, the canned and the clueless. What's in our bag of bollocks today then? Let's see, shall we? Here we have. Email 1 from Liam, 27, from Bristol. His wise question is this: can I microwave tinned food in the can if I leave the lid open? You can also microwave your own genitals if you're bored. Doesn't mean it's wise. And now we have. Email 2 from Joanne, 44, another from Dundee. Are Frey Bentos pies nutritionally complete? I've eaten 18 in 3 days. Complete? Maybe. Human? No. You're one steak and kidney away from hallucinating a pastry god. Next up is email 3. This is from Barry, 31, from Bolton. He asks, I've been fermenting pickles in my loft. There's a green mist. Do I eat them or leave the house? Leave the house, then call the army, then move. Email 4 is from Grace, 19, from Nottingham. I'm vegetarian. What should I store for the apocalypse? A change of heart. And the last one in this segment, thank Christ, is from Colin, 53, in Margate. I found 40 tins of spaghetti hoops in a skip. Worth it? You're 3 hoops away from enlightenment, Colin. Godspeed. That's the bag of delusions done for now. Let's go. A little off topic. The prepping cookbook that shouldn't exist. Now let me tell you about this absolute monstrosity I found in a charity shop, entitled Delightful Dinners and Disasters, written in 1972 by a woman who thought tripe was a dessert. One of the recipes was literally 1 tin of corned beef, 1 tin of pineapple, 3 spoonfuls of mustard, mix in a welly, serve cold. I burnt it in the garden. The smell summoned foxes and a man in a gas mask. And it's now the Doogie wrap-up time, the final warning. Right. Food storage is not a joke, even though everything in this episode was. But don't mistake the laughs for bad advice. You need calories, you need shelf life, and you need the mental strength to eat rice and beans every day while the world collapses and your neighbors eat each other. Tinned food is your future. Learn to love it, or at least fear it less than powdered egg. Next week, we're talking fuel, stoves, petrol, and whatnot to store next to your barbecue. Call 0755 5111 000 or email properprepperfm@radiomail.uk with your worst fueling blunders or genius off-grid heating tricks. It's going to get hot, loud, and probably smell like burning disappointment. Till next week. Slanjava.
Well, ladies and gents, that's all the nonsense we can squeeze into one episode. You've been listening to Proper Prepper FM. Equal parts comedy, tragedy, and something in between. If you've got nothing better to do next week, and let's be honest, you probably haven't, then tune in again for more sarcasm and silliness Until then, take care, stay strange, and thanks for pretending this was worth your time.
And that's you stuffed for another week. Or at least mentally constipated. If you've liked today's trip through Dougie's Disaster Kitchen, click like, subscribe, and share it with someone who thinks Frey Bentos is a health food. Didn't like it? Fine, go watch a vegan make hummus on TikTok. Next week's Proper Prepper FM's broadcast, it's all about fuel, stoves, petrol, and why strapping a treadmill to a dog isn't an energy policy. Till then, keep your tins dry, your openers manual, and never, never mix mustard with pineapple in a welly. And while I'm filling the airwaves, why don't you take the time to tune in to Apocalypse Fashion? A selection of PPFM's Armageddon's Runway series, where you will find shows covering a wide variety of Doogie and Friends insights to the prepping world, or then again maybe not. Let me ask you this. What's the worst Tim food you've actually eaten? Spam, sardines or mystery meat stew? Tell us in the comments. So till next time, see you all laters.